Hey guys, it's Tony here at Game Freak Blog again, just bringing you another video. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. My weekend has got off to a brilliant start because I've just been to see Prometheus, the eagerly anticipated Ridley Scott film. It's a great film. It's not brilliant. It's got a few problems with it, but if you've been looking forward to it, go ahead and see it. It's going to be fantastic stuff. So I've just got a couple of things that I want to talk about in this video. I'm bringing you this video via the medium of some Mass Effect 3 multiplayer mode, which is one of my Drell gameplays that I had maybe a week or so ago. I can't remember what, and I just, for no other reason, that I'm putting it here just to get this commentary out there. So I just want to talk about two things essentially today in this first video. Firstly, I did a podcast for the guys over at the Multitap website. Guys called Basher and Snaps. They're absolutely awesome guys, and they invited me to come and take part in one of their podcasts. We did actually record one last week, but thanks to the technical screw up that is Audacity, it decided to completely fuck up my audio track. So we had to wait until we could all get together again and re-record that, which we did on Wednesday. The podcast went live yesterday. I'm going to put all the links down in the description down there. I'm going to give you links to the website, the multitap.com, links to the actual show that I did, the iTunes links where you can go and download the podcast. The podcast lasts for probably about an hour. We're just talking about what games we've been playing recently and bits of news that are starting to come out. So please go ahead and check that out. They're great guys. I may very well be doing another podcast with them in the near future, so stay tuned for any more details on that. But while we was on the podcast, this was a bit of a surprise to me. One of the guys decided to have a competition and give away a copy of Max Payne 3 on the Xbox 360. Now, there is a caveat to this, just because it is essentially an American guys, an American website doing the podcast. The copy is just for an NTSC version of the game, so it is just going to be put out there for my American listeners, the guys, anyone from the States that's watching this video or on the podcast or whatever. It is open to you. I will be doing another kind of competition on the podcast, which is going to be more UK based, so it's going to either be some Xbox points, some download codes for some games or some game content or something like that, but we'll cover that later. So what I'm going to do just to win the copy of Max Payne 3, I'm just going to do it at random, and I'm just going to pick a comment out from the comment section down below. And the comment is just going to be either something funny or something that I think is really good, a really well put forward argument, a really well put forward point, which is going to tie in to the second thing that I'm going to cover on this very video. So the second thing that I want to cover is, obviously, E3 is just around the corner. We are 2 days away from E3. News has started to be trickling out already. Microsoft have their conference on Monday. Then I believe it's the turn of Sony and Nintendo on Tuesday. And then all throughout the week we're going to be drip fed lots of other news and information and games and all that kind of gubbin. So I just want to talk a little bit about E3. Now, for some reason, I don't even know why we're really having an E3 this year, because lots of the news has already been leaked already. There's all sorts of stuff that's been going out there. So, all the stuff that's coming out, going to be coming out in the next kind of like year, has all been shown. Not all of it, obviously, but lots of it has been shown already. So we've had the new Hitman trailer. They're going to be showing some new gameplay at E3. We've had the new Tomb Raider kind of teaser trailer. There's going to be lots of gameplay footage of that. Just announced today, there's a brand new Star Wars game called from LucasArts called 1331, I believe it is, which is LucasArts, the Star Wars very first 18 rated game. And it's going to be set on Coruscant, and you're playing the part of a bounty hunter. So I'm imagining it's going to be Splinter Cell reskinned with a Star Wars skin. The jury's out. We've seen some screenshots and everything like that. They're going to be showing some gameplay footage. Apparently it's meant to look like the bee's knees, but we're going to have to wait and see. There's going to be a shed load of new games coming out over at E3. I'm personally excited for The Last of Us, the new kind of like survival game from Naughty Dog, the people that brought us Uncharted. From what I've seen so far of The Last of Us, it looks spectacular, and it is literally, apart from anything that may be sneaking out, It's my big game of the show. I really want to see some more of that. I'm really looking forward to the game. I think it looks brilliant. Obviously, we're going to be seeing a lot of Halo 4 at E3. They've been, you know, releasing some screenshots. There was that linked multiplayer video that kind of like snuck out. So I'm anticipating that Microsoft are going to be showing Halo 4 off to the nth degree. It's going to be playable. They're going to be showing all sorts of details from it. So there's shed loads of stuff coming out, and obviously I believe that at this show, and you know, stranger things have happened than this, but I believe at the show that both Sony and Microsoft have said they're not doing anything to do with their new consoles at all. There's going to be no new announcement for them or anything like that, which I personally just think they've got an announcement prepped. They're just going to wait and see who kind of breaks the news first. I think if Microsoft go ahead on Monday and don't mention anything about the new console, I think that might leave Sony an opportunity to come out and announce something and kind of steal a bit of Microsoft's thunder. I think Sony are going to be concentrating heavily on Vita. Vita's pretty much bombing at the moment. From the latest sales figures that are coming out from Japan, the DS is selling it something like 10-1 at the moment, so it's taken a real pounding, and I believe that Sony are going to be going all out with the Vita. I think by announcing something like a Call of Duty game or a new Monster Hunter title, that's the exact shot in the arm that the Vita needs. If they're going to come out and say there's a Call of Duty on the Vita, there's Monster Hunter coming out on the Vita, and they're going to be available for this holiday period, I think that could be some quite exciting news. And of course, we've got Nintendo. Nintendo, I think they're basically going to be starting to wind down the Wii now. I think Nintendo's show is basically going to be about a lot of new franchises coming out to the 3DS, and I think they're just going to be going all out to show the Wii U and what it's going to be capable of after the kind of lackluster performance of last year. I mean, last year it basically just left gamers with more questions than what they had answered. Last year everybody was kind of like, so what is the console, this controller? I just don't fucking get it. What's going on? So I think that they're going to be coming all out to kind of show off the Wii U and exactly what it's going to be capable of. And I think a big part of that is going to be Aliens Colonial Marines as well. I think they're going to be really showing off the way that you can have the controller as the motion tracker in the game, and I'm quite excited, to be honest. I've not really been paying any attention to the Wii U at the moment. I've not really been watching any videos about it. I've been just kind of saving myself to E3 because they're meant to be releasing that console this year, I believe. So, you know, I'm expecting there to be dates, I'm expecting there to be prices. I'm half expecting them to say in Europe it's going to be coming in March of next year, and Japan and the States may see a release for this holiday season. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, E3, and this is basically the question that I'm going to put out there. What is it that you're looking forward to from E3? Is there one game in particular that you're looking forward to? You know, are you really getting hot for Halo 4? Do you want to see The Last of Us, kind of like me? Are you looking forward to any new Mario games, any new Pilot Wings for the Wii U, Aliens Colonial Marines, the new Tomb Raider game? What is it? What are you looking forward to? Is that there's got to be one thing that everybody's looking forward to from this year's E3? I mean, I'm sure there's more than one, but if you were to put it down, if you were to say, I want to see this, I want them to announce this, I want whoever to say this game is coming out, a sequel to this, is there anything that would make you say, right, hands down, Microsoft, Nintendo or Sony stole the show? And I'm going to tie this question in with the competition to win an NTSC copy of Max Payne 3. So from whatever the best comment is that I get, whether it's something funny, whether it's something humorous, taking the piss, or whether it's something, you know, quite serious, and you make a big passionate kind of argument for why you want to see that game, I will go through every single comment in this list, read through them all, and then my favourite comment in there will be getting that copy of Max Payne 3 sent out to them within the next, let's say, I'm going to hold it open for like 2 days. I'll hold it open until Sunday, so you have 2 days to get your comments down on the comment section down below. As I said, guys, I'm going to drop all the links for the podcast and the website for the guys at the Multitap. Again, I'd just like to thank Basher and Snaps for letting me get involved with that. I had a great time. So guys, over to you. That is the question. What are you looking forward to from E3? This is Tony at Game Freak Blog signing out for another video, and I will see you again over the weekend. Cheers, guys. Take care.